Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Community Steel video. I am your host, the Mighty Bjorn, and today for you going to show some vehicles that I've seen from the Sprocket community. Today we're going to kick things off with the TC4 Peacegiver, and this is from Quandale Dingle, and it's a not 105. I was almost going to say 105 because this actually reminds me a lot of the Striker assault gun system. This is armed with an 85 millimeter main gun, and it's got 126 millimeters of penetration, and this is a late war vehicle weighing in at 18.6 tons. Now, it's not like a, wannabe replica or anything like that, although it does feel influenced from the Striker AGS, Striker AGS. Oh my god, I'm so shit. I really am sometimes. But this is for the late war period. It's got a decent rate of fire, although the mobility is kind of shat. Okay, it's not kind of shat. The mobility is shat. That being said, it looks really cool. I like how he built the turret. And actually, I really like the cage armor. That was my favorite part. And for those of you who don't know, because I don't have the decals, the side decals there actually says Peacegiver. So, just a little bit of something interesting. The next vehicle I have for you is the Fiat 1900 by Dr. Torpedo. And this is his it weighs in at 13.2 tons. It is for the World War I period. And it's got a really short-barreled 85 millimeter main gun. And it's only got 31.3 millimeters of penetration. And as you can see, this thing is god-awfully slow. Now, I'm not 100% sure. This looks like this was influenced by the Fiat 2000, which was actually a World War I period Italian heavy tank. That being said, automotively speaking, I don't really want to knock Dr. Torpedo here. I think his tank looks great, but it definitely needs some work automotively. I tried multiple times to do the World War I scenario in this thing, and it just kept constantly getting stuck. I'm not sure if he's got some advice. Maybe he's got some type of trick, something he knows that I don't know. Although I do know that you can kill yourself if you point your gun straight down. I got pretty curious about that because it's got a lot of gun depression. The next vehicle is the V65 Alt 2 from Nikodowski, and it is armed with a 90 millimeter main gun with 201.4 millimeters of penetration. And I don't know how, but somehow he has the vehicle weighing in at 12.6 tons. And I'll tell you why I don't know how. Because every inch of the frontal armor is maxed out at 250 millimeters. I don't understand, but it's fun because I was like literally getting in knife fight range in a turretless tank destroyer. So it is, the armor is very thick, particularly on the front. The sides I'm not so sure about. I didn't check the sides. But basically, after doing this run, I was really curious of why am I getting shot up and not dying in a tank destroyer that has no armor? And then I found out, no, it does have armor. It is also very fast as well. So somehow he was able to cram in a 90 millimeter main gun with a lot of ammo and a ridiculously powerful engine and very thick armor. It's crazy. But that being said, this is not like one of those things of, oh, it's an artist's rendition. You can tell that's what he wants it to look like, and it only sort of looks like it. It actually does look like an IKV 65. So we'll give him credit for that one. So very good looking tank. And, well, it definitely probably performs better than it should, though, otherwise. The next vehicle I have for you here is the M24 Chaffey. This is his Japanese version, the JSDF version from Generic Pub. And this weighs in at 20.3 tons. It does actually have the 75 millimeter main gun with 123.5 millimeters of penetration. He has it set for late war period. And like, this is, once again, it's not like really an artist rendition. It actually looks like an M24 Chaffey, except for the external fuel tanks. I don't remember M24 Chaffeys having external fuel tanks. Not saying it's not possible. And it is very fast. Oh, good Lord, I'm shit. It was fast and thin, folks. But finally, the last vehicle here is the AXCDC from AXCDC. And it weighs in at 27 tons. It is armed with a 90 millimeter main gun, 228 millimeters of penetration. And it is very thin, but very fast. This thing is ridiculously fast. It's also got a ridiculously fast reload. I think he probably edited the document so it had a ridiculously fast reload. But it actually does look like an AXCDC, and it actually maneuvers like an AXCDC. And this is for the late war period, folks. Yeah, as you can see there, with how much I was leading, not even that far away, I still almost completely missed that CDC I was shooting at. But it actually does, it is a solid performing vehicle, just don't rely on its armor. Anyway, folks, there's some more projects from the Sprocket community. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and have yourself a wonderful day.